Hello there to all the YouTubers and the people around the planet. My name is Joshua Jesse Chetty. Today I'm actually here to talk about your talent. Do you know whatever talent you've been given, just remember, that is a talent that's been given by God Himself. God didn't intend for you to keep your talent. God never give you your talent for you to actually keep the talent or bury it in the ground. It's actually insult to the Creator Himself if you do not use your talent to the best of your ability. Let me take an example from the Bible. The one guy being given 1 talent, the one guy being given 2 talents, and the one guy being given 5 talents from the master. The one guy took the talent and buried it in the ground, while the second guy took 2 talents and multiplied it and made it more. While the guy with the 5 talent, he made that more, and he ended up with 10 talents all together. When the master came back, do you know the master was insulted by the guy who buried his talent in the ground? He intended for that guy to use up his talent and make more, while the guy with the 2 talents made more and the guy with the 5 talents made more. The moral of that story is that signifies God giving you your talent, and use up the talent to the best of your ability, to the glory of His name, no matter what. And do not make the graveyard rich. Do not be the next candidate to make the graveyard rich. Let me read a scripture from the Bible. In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 10. Whatever your hands find to do, do it with all your might. For there is no work or thoughts or knowledge or wisdom in the grave to which you are going. There is nothing in the grave. There is no growth inside the grave. Do not take your God-given potential inside the grave. You do not need an approval from man to use up your talent. Every talent is being given by God. God never appoint a man for you to actually wait for Him to give you an approval to use up your talent. Every talent is from God Himself. And do you know, a lot of guys out there are too scared to chase after their dream because they are frightened of that negative words, or that person might say this or that. But Jeremiah 29:11 says that God has a plan and a purpose in your life. He has destined you for greatness. Jeremiah 1 verse 5 says, before you was conceived in your mom's womb, God knew you, He sanctified you, and He has ordained you for greatness. And that is proof itself that God has a plan for you. Just remember that. You know, a lot of people, they're too scared to chase after this or that. They're too frightened what those negative words, or they're too frightened of failure. That fear of failure is actually going to stop you from reaching greatness. That fear is going to stop you from reaching your destiny, no matter what. Do not wait for approval from man, because God is a creator. When it concerns your talent, the only approval you need is from the Creator Himself, God, and from you yourself. And you look at the fastest human being on earth, Usain Bolt, the fastest sprinter on earth. That guy has been running from the time he's a child. He didn't wait for approval from man or from that person or this person. You just chase after it. Those negative words you are listening to is actually stopping you from your destiny. And the opposite of fear is actually faith. The lack of faith actually brings in fear. Do not wait. The perfect time is right now. If you are talented in using an instrument, you have to play with that instrument all the time until you get better and better. Do not wait for the perfect time, because tomorrow never comes. Just remember that. And as I said before, 1 John chapter 4 verse 4, greater is he that lives inside of you than he that lives inside the world. If God lives inside of you, just remember, you do not need approval to chase after your dream. You are gifted. You are brilliant. And my message to all the people out there, just remember, you are talented. You are gifted. Don't wait. Now is the time. Do not live a life of regret or I wish I did this or that when I was younger. That wishing is not going to put you in the time machine to actually take you back in time to the point where you are going to wish for this or that. Guys, stop wishing, and your moment is right now. Do whatever it takes to chase after your dream. You are talented. Use that talent to the glory of God's name. Like, you take me for example. I didn't worry about people's approval or this or that. When I started doing bodybuilding, I didn't wait for that person's approval or this. People told me a lot of negative words that is not the right time to start training. But at that time, I knew the perfect time is right now. If I waited for that person's approval, just remember, time is currency. And time waits for no man at all. Do not wait for that perfect moment, because that perfect moment is right now. Because life is short. You never know what can or could happen next. And my message to all the people that watching this video, just remember that you are talented. You have a gift. And use up the gift to the best of your ability. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter at Joshua the Bull. Follow me on Instagram, Joshua Jesse Chetty. And thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more health training and motivational messages. This is Joshua Jesse Chetty signing out.